Technology changes so fast in my industry. Is it better to purchase or lease equipment?
That's a great question. Fred, do you want to see if you can handle that one?
Yeah, that seems to be right in my wheelhouse because that's something that I deal with on the regular. The equipment in my industry, yes, it does change drastically and quickly, especially with the advent of the microchip, which makes things smaller these days. I would recommend, if you could, purchasing your own equipment, especially if it's expensive equipment, kind of like what I use, that's in the $1 million range. It's just so many more benefits to when you own your own equipment and versus leasing the equipment. So if it's very expensive, pricey equipment, if you have the opportunity or the funds or the resources to purchase it, then I recommend that you do that.
So like yours is machine time versus leasing purchasing. So if you, from a financing standpoint, you have a capital lease, operating lease, where a capital lease you're really purchasing it anyway. But what yours is just paying per hour. And so for your case, you've got to buy it.
I have to, yeah. But I mean, because the lease price that I'm paying is what, 3 or 4 times versus the purchase price. So that only makes sense to purchase it.
Okay, and then how do you, if you purchase the equipment and technology changes, how do you make sure that that stays current?
Well, that would be on us. We'd have to do our own research, and you know, we attend trade shows and seminars where the manufacturers demo their equipment, so we're able to go take a look at the latest and the greatest and see what would be a good fit for our company.
And then a lot of times I believe manufacturers will, they have a certain cycle where they're going to upgrade the equipment that you use, correct? In your industry.
Yes, that's right. And when we purchase that, you know, often that's a part of the package, you know, to notify us about any upgrades or improvements in the equipment.
And every situation is different when it comes to leasing versus buying. I've known a lot of companies to do both. There's not really a right or wrong answer. The answer is what is best for your business. If you're someone that's paying hourly to quote lease time on equipment, then you know your business has grown. Maybe initially you needed a few hours and now you're using 40 hours. Yeah, you probably should buy your equipment. But if you're someone that say you own a lot of vehicles and you use them and you need to keep up with the latest version for whatever you do, road work, whatever that is, then it might be better to lease and then turn it back in when it's done.